Welcome back, everybody. Exciting day for me today. I've been waiting all winter for this. 10 degrees today. Time to go collect some sap. So let's get some buckets. I do have my suspicions there's going to be lots of water back there with this massive melt we got going on, hence these sexy rubber boots. So I'll probably take, 4 pails out with me. That'll give us 80 liters for the first collection, and we'll see what happens. But while I have you here at the Sugar Shack, I had a question this morning from a viewer, so let me grab the camera for a sec. So to answer my viewer's question, what I've done inside this 45-gallon drum, I have lined it with fire brick. I've lined it on the bottom and along the sides as far as I could go up until they began to fall over. So I would say halfway up each side and along the bottom of the evaporator is lined with fire brick. And as you can see, I had a fella, a neighbor knew of a fabricator, so this is what they've done to the top of the barrel. It's allowed for me to put both of my pans in there to keep them tight, so there's not so much air leakage, because that is a problem when you're doing these homemade evaporators. And he's put like a warming tray. I could put a pot on that top of this piece here, which I have a small pot that goes on top of there that kind of acts as a warming tray that I can dump warm sap into the both pans while they're boiling down, so I don't lose the boil by putting cold sap in. So that's what I've done. These pans really do seem to work well. They're about, I guess, 3.5 inches deep. And when I'm boiling the sap, I keep the pans at about a 2-inch max, maybe 2.5 inches. And I try to keep the boil going as long as I can, hence lots of firewood in there. So yeah, so I'm excited for today. It's the first day. It's a nice warm day, but I'm a bit leery going back there because we've had an extreme warm up too fast, I think, because we have a lot of high hills that's going to run down to that low wetlands, like I mentioned in my last video. So that could be a problem for me even trying to cross the creek this morning, but let's go see. Look at this. I just tried to cross that with the ATV. No way. I couldn't even get across to the far side. So this will be interesting. We'll get the tractor. The ATV won't go across. And I just tried the tractor with the snow under the water. The tractor's just following the last trail, which takes you to the edge of those culverts. And I ain't taking a chance in either getting stuck or rolling the tractor into the ditch. So for now, I guess Mother Nature's just going to have to melt the snow under the trail, under the water, so I can get out there. Buckets are about half full. I ain't walking across that, so who knows? Maple syrup may be on hold this year. We'll have to see. Well, wasn't that a journey? Loaded up the buckets. Tried the ATV for the first attempt to get across that creek. It's too deep. There's no grip for the tires under the water surface. There's still snow built up on that trail. So the ATV is just spinning and it's actually being pushed off to the side of the creek. So I didn't want to take a chance. So I came back out, put the buckets into the tractor, the bucket of the tractor rather. And we thought we'd go back in there and try with the John Deere 4066R. A lot more heavier, shouldn't be a problem. But guess what? Same result. There's just no grip for the tires. And being out there that far back into the forest, I didn't want to take a chance of driving off the edge of the creek, not knowing where it was. So I guess what I'll just do is have to wait until the snow under the water melts down, so there's a good grip for either the ATV or the tractor to get across with the big stone that's on the surface. So I guess today I'm just going to have to let Mother Nature win this battle and get ready for tomorrow. I checked the buckets as far as I could see from where I was, and they're about half full. So with 50 of them, that's a pretty good haul if I was to go collect all 50 buckets today. But unfortunately, by the time I get back there tomorrow, if I can, those buckets should be full with this weather that we got right now. So anyways, no evaporating today. No sense firing up the evaporator. I'll save the wood. I'll bring in some more wood that's just outside here. I'll get that in the shack and just do some jobs and get ready for tomorrow. So yeah, so stay tuned. So everybody enjoy your day, and I'll keep you posted, and we'll see what kind of luck we have tomorrow. Okay? Thank you. Enjoy your day, everybody. Well, I have you back here in the forest. Right now, this trail looks nice and groomed, very inviting to come across. When Mother Nature hits, warms this area up and melts all this snow, this little, I don't know if you can see this little hump here, but I've had to put two big large culverts in. This is a low-lying wetlands. If I pan over, there's a large beaver dam up by those dead spruce trees. So this basically becomes a flood zone. And there's another, as you're leaving, there's another culvert up by that maple tree. So when this is all melted, these little creeks or tributaries will be flowing. The culverts do everything they can just to maintain the flow, but this will probably be about 10 inches underwater. And hence the reason why I use the wife's wine buggy to get me out here. So the deal is I get to use it, but I gotta clean it, because when this season is over, you probably won't see any green on that gator. It'll all be muck. But hey, it's part of the maple syrup season. It's part of the process.